Hello everyone, it's Nan. So recently I posted on the community on my channel a picture of this. And basically this is Amazon packaging. A lot of times I will cut it up, becomes a backdrop while I'm painting. So I did take my Tuliar acrylic paints. I used markers and just created marks, asemic writing, and outlined the flowers in pencil. I wouldn't call it so much mixed media, it's just that it was an experiment. In mind, I had a purpose for it, which I love using these to create journals. So it was a large piece, so I cut this one in half because this is the size I wanted the journal to be. Chose which one would be in the front, which one would be on the inside, and no particular size. You can cut it any size that you want. I want to show you one that I have already created because this is going to be a second one, and this is what I have. I did not post the one that or the backdrop for this one, but I just went ahead and created the whole journal, and I wanted to show you what it looks like. This is actually paper scrap butterflies and circles that I added on there. This is white paint, permanent marker, my gel pens, and what else? Let's see, anything else? Just put a whole bunch of little marks on there and gave it a look. It's just a journal that I can paint in, create in, have fun in, take some time out when I'm by myself and I have that time, and just sit down and do whatever I want with this. So the handles are from your paper bags that you get from the stores that do have the handles on them. And this is what I did with it. I took a portion of this paper and I glued it on here, and the handle is snug, but I did do some stitching around the book to hold it together. And on this one I did not put a larger piece to decorate here because I want to pretty much be able to do whatever I want with this book. And the papers inside are just any paper collection. This is from Oberweis, paper bags, butcher paper, storybook. I know this is Christmassy and I don't have any plans for this to be a Christmas journal, so I can always use white gesso on that or any color paint and do what I want there. And this was also a larger piece of the calendar, huge desk calendar that I just cut down. This is another storybook, nature book, paper, Amazon. This is the paper that they crumple up and they put in the boxes. Storybook, another one of these, storybook, and again, this is Daphne's Diary, Oberweis. More of this, paper bag. So you can use any type of paper you want in this. So the other portion of this, what I did was I put it in the middle, and I think I was supposed to do it the other way, and now I realize I did not do it that way. So, and I can carry it from my closet to the couch. If I want, I can give it away. I can pretty much do whatever I choose on here. I took another packaging and I did the same thing. I already had the insert, and this one is pretty much just your Woodman shopping bags. I think this is from, it's not Trader Joe's. What's the store? I can't remember the name of the store. It might look familiar to some of you. But anyway, they're shopping bags, and this is from Oberweis. So that's my signature, not insert. So what I did was I prepared these two, cut them down, and this is what I'm going to do. So let me make sure I have the right side. Okay. I'm going to leave that there because that is going to be the inside of the book. And then I took two large paper bags, and what I did was instead of just cutting the handle off, tearing this portion off and using the handle, I decided, wait a minute, let me just square off a piece of the paper bag, here's Trader Joe's, and use a portion of this inside, which will fit in this manner in there, like this. and then this will go over, and then this one on this side in here, and I can either make it longer or make it shorter, which is what I want to do. I don't want it to be as long as the other one. So I did sew the other one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and glue this, hoping this video is going to be a quick one. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some glue on here. This is not to hold it down permanently. This is just to hold it in place, because when I sew it, and then you could just bring it down as far as you want. I don't want it that high. There's one. I hope I'm in frame. Let me set this on to the side. And then this one there. Let's see, I want to do this right. Okay, yes. Put this one here. Okay, make any adjustments you need to get the length of the handle that you want. So once I glue it down, what I'm going to do is just look at it, and as you can see, both handles are exactly together. And then what I'll do is I'll take this one and I will, let's see. Okay. Yes, that is the front. And would it look better this way as I'm looking at it? No, I want it down. So I'm going to do this. Just put a little bit of tape on here. And I am going to let that dry, because when I use the machine to sew this down, I want to make sure that my needle does not get stuck in the glue. So this is going to need more glue. To hold down the two handles. Okay, let's see. And this was a little shorter, and I'm okay with that. All I have to do is, let's see. So when I fold it, I want to make sure it's folding in the right place. I'm not looking for perfection when it comes to what's hanging over the sides. If there's an overlap, I'm good with that. And there is that. If you need to come in and add a little more glue here, it is it, let's see here. Hang on a second. The good thing is I can still pull it down a little bit and adjust this. Well, I can always cut it down. I'm not worried about that. It's an art book. It's not. This is just an idea that I came up with and I want to work with, experiment on this. It's not so much something I'm going to gift or sell. And even if I were to gift it, I'm sure someone would love it. I'm not finished with the front or the back cover, because I am going to add maybe a plate on there, and of course the stitching. So all I have to do is let that dry, and this is a quick video because I'm just showing you the process. I will post a pic of the finished book, and this is the inner signature that will go in there. And see, perfect. If you need to add a little more glue in the corners, you can, but I'm going to sew that, and that will hold that down perfectly. Look at that, how pretty that is. And then you just go about decorating your pages as you'd like. And if you don't have a machine, you don't have to sew it. I mean, you can get the book, take a needle and thread and stitch by hand, which sounds pretty neat at this point. You can actually take your hole punch and just punch holes along here and put some threading. It could be yarn. It's pretty thick. Give it a nice look. Go through it to the end, maybe connect here and add a bow there. That would be nice. You do you. Do what you enjoy. Decorate it as you want to decorate it. It might not look like mine. It might look like a Picasso. But just enjoy what you do and enjoy the process. God bless you. This was a quick one. See you soon.